what is the importance or significance of understanding what ingredients we're using in our products
Yeah,
and consuming?
interesting. So I think there's an element of personal choice. We have each of us have, by virtue of being consumers, a right to know what we're putting in, on, and around our bodies. Sure, the Canadian government, the U.S. government, the FDA, Health Canada, etc., have high standards compared to many other countries in the world. But I still think you can't take the decision of what to put in or on your body and completely give it over to Health Canada or the FDA. You need to take some accountability and be aware of what you're putting in and on around your body.
When I look at the ingredient list for specifically our products, which are the clear clinical products,
Right.
there are like so many. And I'm wondering, do you know approximately in terms of cosmetic products, how many ingredients or chemicals on average go into, one product?
Um, so the bottom line is a lot. If something is a cream or an oil based ointment or an emulsion, which is like oil dissolved into a watery base, you need a whole bunch of different chemicals like surfactants, like emulsifiers, like pH balancers, like preservatives. The ingredients on the most simple, straightforward product, and there's so much there. Um, and the names can be rather intimidating, you know,
Mhm.
and for a consumer to read through and see these, eight syllable names and things that have words like acid and so forth. It's really very intimidating. I'm always blown away by um, how simple things can be made complex. If you read um, an ingredient and it says tocopherol, you're like, oh my God, what's a
Mhm.
tocopherol? Well, it's vitamin E, right? And so you know what some of these ingredients are, and maybe don't appreciate it because of the complexity of the name that's presented.
And do you know why there are all these scary names for these ingredients? Why do they make it so hard for us?
Yeah, it's so chemists and pharmacists can stay and work basically.
Yeah.
Um, so um, Generally, the scary names are chemical names that are standardized according to international guidelines, and what that means is individual companies can't have their own spin or their own name for something, and
Mm.
you don't know what it is. It's almost like providing a universal language for to understand the ingredients within a product.
When I look at the ingredient list for our products, I see that they're separated into two sections:
Right,
active ingredients and product ingredients.
right.
Can you talk a little bit about what an active ingredient is and what the difference would be between the two?
Sure thing. So an active ingredient does something specific related to the application that you're giving it for. So, and an antibiotic ointment, for example, the active ingredient would be the antibiotic. It's there to kill the bacteria.
Mm.
The inactive product ingredients would be the ointment part of it. If I'm taking a vitamin E cream or a retinoid cream, the active ingredients would be vitamin E or retinoid. They're added to do something specific to my skin. It's the cream part that would be a pharmaceutical inactive ingredient or a product ingredient. It's the
Okay.
stuff that makes up the cream or the
Right.
stuff that makes up the ointment.
Can you talk a little bit about the concentrations or percentages that we see on the back of our products? So, like,
Sure.
do you know what I mean by that? Like oxybenzene 4.0%, or, all those crazy numbers. What
Yeah.
do those mean?
So percent means number of grams per 100 grams. Of 1% would mean that there's 1 gram in 100 grams of the cream. So if I have a vitamin E 1% cream, It's 1 gram of vitamin E in 100 grams of the tube.
Are you aware of any cosmetic ingredients that work really well together, and then conversely, that should ingredients that should never be mixed or combined?
Companies don't want to blend products that react together or inactivate each other. For example, ascorbic acid, vitamin C. The
Mm,
idea is that creates a healthier skin cell metabolism. To put that vitamin C acid into a cream where the acid component, the pH, breaks down another substance would be a big problem. I'm a big believer in not stacking on different
mhm,
substances, sort of applying, waiting a bit, and
right.
using them separately.
I wanted to play a little bit of a game with you. I kind of had a bit of an idea. So,
Okay.
from our line, my one of my favorite products is the polishing gel cleanser, which is a gentle exfoliating cleanser. You can kind of almost guess like what what would be in this product. What kind of ingredients would be in a polishing gel cleanser?
Hmm. Okay. So I'm guessing it will have a physical abrasive.
Mhm.
I'm guessing it will also have a detergent, something to emulsify dirt,
Mhm.
um, and remove dirt. And I'm guessing it will also have an alcohol, maybe not ethanol or methanol, but there'll be an alcohol in it.
Mhm.
I'm also guessing that there will be a preservative, low concentration preservative of some sort.